Hey gang. Okay, as promised, a second video, believe it or not. Two videos, two for the price of one. Okay, specialty tools. That's what I'm going to talk about, some specialty tools that are fun to use. As I have mentioned many times, I hate shorts. I'd rather chew my arm off than have to hunt for a short, but I have some tools that will help you with shorts. The first one that I started using not too long ago was a resettable fuse. It's a little 3 or 5 amp resettable fuse, and it has a set of plug-in leads on the end that you can just plug it into, say, like a furnace fuse board. It has a 3 or 5 amp fuse slot. You can do that. Or you could break the common, or the hot, I should say, break the hot, and off a 24-volt transformer, and put this in line, and then you have a little fuse. So I've been using this for a while, and then, but a couple years ago, one of my coworkers was showing me a short finder tool that he uses, but I'd never seen one. All the shops I'd been to, just they didn't have the thing. And then I was at a shop a couple weeks ago, and they had one, and like 20 bucks, I think, or something. I don't remember what I paid for it. Didn't matter. I wanted it. So I thought, we'll get that. So here it is. This is a short finder tool, and it looks kind of similar to the other. It has, instead of the push-in leads, it has alligator clips on the end. So you can either clip it directly on the little fuse holder, take the fuse out, the burnt fuse out, clip it on, or if it doesn't have a fuse holder, break one of the legs on the 24-volt side of the transformer, and wire it in line. And it comes with instructions. It has a neat little deal here. It has a little, I think it's a blue LED on it. So when you put the thing in line, everything turned off, powered up. If you don't have a short on the board, then everything runs fine. The light stays out. As soon as you have a short of any kind, the light comes on. And it's really great because you can flip it on. You can put some tape over the door switch or whatever to keep the unit running, have it powered up. Turn on the fan, see if that works. Turn on the AC. Of course, normally when we're looking for shorts, it's air conditioning mode or heat pump mode. So it's something usually going to the outside, not always. Sometimes it's thermostat issues. But this is great because you don't have to, with the resettable fuse, it worked better than replacing a bunch of fuses over and over again. But you had to wait for it to cool down and go back and dink with it. And this, you just walk around the corner, you see the lights glowing, you know something shorted, you just remove another wire. But I bought this and used it twice the same day, and it saved me so much time, I could not believe how much time it saved me. So watch your supply houses for those. I believe it's made by Zebra. I've got the box here for it, but you've probably seen the Zebra stats and whatnot, so you might ask them if your supply house, if they carry the Zebra line of stuff, to get the Short Pro tool, which is really cool, and you'll love it. It's a great thing. All right, that's 3 minutes of video down. My latest tool, which I bought 2 days ago and used yesterday for the first time, is made by Rigid, and this is a camera. This is a flexible camera. Now, I had previously, I still have one out in the truck, that doesn't actually have a video camera on it. It just has like an eyepiece with an LED light on the end. You push the button in, you hold the thing up to your eye, and you focus it. Really kludgy. But one of the other guys at the shop, and I've seen some other people with these, it's just wonderful. Has a big LED light on the end. Power it up here. And has left buttons and right button to turn the LED off or down. And you can't really see, but shake the camera down here. But can you see? Yes. So we're actually looking at the camera. I'm looking through a camera at the camera, and so it's kind of fuzzy, but it's not that fuzzy on the actual camera. But it's really cool. You can have no LED at all, or you can crank the LED light up, and does a great job. So it's pretty bright LED, and it's pretty long and flexible. I used it the very first day. Some raccoons had gotten into this guy's, between his floors, and I could see at climbing in the attic where the rip was at, but once you go downstairs, you couldn't. It was hard to figure out. So we wound up going through, poking that down a couple of the ducts that didn't have air, Unfortunately, it was real close, and I could tell. But my main purpose for having this, of course, is to be able to inspect evaporator coils without having to strip things apart. You know, you can, if it's a duct board, you can cut a little square inspection hole in the duct board, and or if you have a metal transition or a metal plenum, you can cut an inspection hole or a little triangle and fold it back and then tape it back up real good, and not have to take whole things apart. And you can stick this in there unobtrusively and scope it out and check it out. Or on a gas furnace, you can take out the limit switch, the thermal limit switch, right out in the heat exchanger area, and usually poke it up in there and kind of look up between the heat exchanger and be able to see the evaporator coil. This is the standard head on it. They have one that is a lot smaller than this. I didn't see them for sale, or I might have thought about getting one so that it fits in there a little bit tighter than that. But I need to get a bit that I can drill holes that size into sheet metal. But anyway, cool tools for the day. Another 6 minutes of your time, hopefully not wasted. And it really comes with, this is the best part, it comes with a really good case. It's got this case with a real handle with the wheel hinges and real metal hinges instead of those cheap little real plastic hinges on the back, not those little cheesy breakaway hinges and flip switches they like to give you on a lot of equipment that I wind up buying. But so cool. Hopefully you've enjoyed another video, and I will attempt to make some more. The reason why I did these today is because I actually got off at 5 o'clock, which is just amazing. I got off that early. And it's only almost 8 o'clock now, so I'm not dead to the world. Thanks for watching.